Hello, friends. I'm back. I didn't go anywhere. This is my first time in the live, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, today we are guessing the 16 personality types from... what do I want to say? We're guessing the 16 personality types as comedians. As in, like, I've gone through and I've found comedians from each of the 16 personalities on personality database. That's my only resource at the moment because it's so easily set up. And each of the 16 personalities under the... Hello, Philip. Oh, I've always read your name as Flip, not Philip. I don't know why. MCF. Hello. You're my OG. My OG subscriber. Philip. Yeah. What's your personality type, do you know? Yeah, so... Oh my god, this is distracting. I was going to edit this video into the video that I was going to make for this from the live stream, but I don't know if I'm going to be talented enough to figure that out. Flip deaf. Okay, yeah. So, on personality database, there's a section for each of the personality types, and then you can go to careers, or, INTP. Sick, yeah. So yeah, you can go into INTPs, and then you can go to comedians, and then it will show you all of the comedians that have had INTP as their top 3 guesses from the community for what type they are. So we're going to go through and I'm going to show you some clips on YouTube of a bunch of comedians, 16 of them to be exact, and we're going to try and guess what each of their personality types is, and then I'll reveal them, and you have until, I guess, I finish watching a video of theirs to guess what their personality type is, or however much I can show of it before I think I'm going to get zucked for showing someone else's content. So the first one we're watching is, hold on, I better bring up my webcam, my Chrome window. Bam! Jeff Dunham. Now Jeff Dunham does ventriloquy, and it's, what are we, 18 minutes into a live stream? I've only just figured out how to turn on the fucking sound. Alright.
What the hell is a bogan? A bogan is what they call someone who's unsophisticated, uneducated, or not a lot of class. Oh, yes, I have. Who? Jeff.
Yes!
What have you learned about this country? I know the Aussies like to party. I understand there are pretty much no virgins left here. Except for maybe that guy right there. I'm just guessing. Dear Ahmed, my dream was to see you and Jeff. I've been waiting for 7 long years, so because I've been waiting so long, could I please have a picture with both of you? Thanks, Joanne. Joanne, where are you? Right there? No. Come on, let's find him up here. Okay, where's your camera?
My friend.
Well, that doesn't fucking help. Okay, well, take a picture of the screen.
No, I think I showed it real quick there. I hope you didn't catch
Smile,
that.
stop looking at me and rubbing your tits on my back.
Stupid. You're stupid.
Because it's not my back, it's his hand.
Thank you.
Actually, do it again. No! I got your back, all right? And her front. I got it, all right. Terribly sorry. Your wife is backstage. I know. He took a feel with his knuckles. No, I didn't.
Yeah, so, there we go. There's our first one. What do you guys think his personality type is? I guess let me know in the chat what you think. I accidentally deleted the background for this live stream, so I'm just gonna go and grab a background real quick. And, oh shit, I wasn't meant to put that on top. I have never used OBS before, really, as to stream. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to streaming. I've only ever recorded things on my camera and gone from there. So this is it. Yeah, well, you see, this is what I thought he might have been too, an NE Dom. But according to personality database, people have typed him as, let's see if I've figured out how to bring this up correctly. The stream. He is an ISTJ. Yeah. I guess maybe he seems wacky and weird and NE. Being a ventriloquist. But apparently all of his shows are exactly the same. So he does a set and he methodically creates characters and like scripts for his shows and then just follows them through. So I guess he might be ISTJ. I don't really have that much to say about him, really. But yeah, ISFJ, that's not far off, Philip. Cool, let's watch the next one. The next one I have is a guy called John Richardson. He's British. And from just the title alone, you might be able to get an idea of what type of comedian he is. John Richardson has conflict in the kitchen. And this is a bit of a stand-up about some of the problems he has with kitchen appliances around the house. This one probably won't surprise a lot of you. So yeah, I guess the title wasn't exaggerating. This entire 6-minute and 40-second video is about the conflicts John Richardson has in the kitchen for almost 7 minutes. Now, I'm no stranger to rambling on for far too long about things, but it's never the exact same thing. Yeah, so in the chat we have INTJ from Philip, and we have an ESTJ vibes from Dr. Sheev. So where are we? Let's bring up my image. He is an alleged ISFJ. So yeah, interestingly, once you get down to the bottom of the barrel with the comedian section on personality database, you end up with 4 votes. So you have to take this with a grain of salt. This is people that have made 4 what am I trying to say? Only 4 people have voted on him, and of those 4 votes, the most were ISFJ. So it's pretty likely that he's not an ISFJ, but of the 4 people that did vote for him, that's what they've come up with. So some of these you just have to go, I'm not sure. I can see him, yeah, I can't see him being very NE, but SI makes sense. So it could be ISFJ. Alright, cool. I'm trying to make sure that I shuffle these up because I did find all these people in order. But I'm trying to make sure that I don't do all the senses in a row and whatever. Okay, so next video, I'm going to just select, we'll go with, okay, this one will be interesting. Not. Amy Schumer.
Hi guys, I'm National Treasure Amy Schumer. I have an HBO special coming out a week from tonight, and people keep asking me, they say, Amy, is it an exciting time for women in Hollywood? Is it? Is it an exciting time for women? And I'm like, no. This show fights for what we believe in. Please wrap up. I know I should have written something down. I think the person who'd be most interested in this answer is probably Madonna, who I just opened for 3 nights at Madison Square Garden and Barclays, and that was the shit. That was the shit. This is a good time to reveal that I have 2 superpowers. One, I have no gag reflex, and 2, I can fly. Woo! I'm probably like 160 pounds right now, and I can catch a whenever I want. Like, that's the truth.
She's just not funny to me. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably absolutely. It's probably the only time I'll go with the flow with what most people think, because apparently everyone. I know. Philip in the comments was like, I thought you were showing comedians. I don't. Technically, she's under comedy. She does stand-up comedy. Whether or not you want to call her a comedian is totally up to you. And it frustrates me because her type is, allegedly, where are we? ESFP. And that doesn't do ESFPs any justice, because I know a lot of ESFP comedians that I can think of off the top of my head that are 10 times funnier than him. Than her. She has a very aggressively masculine comedy style, I guess. So, sorry, didn't mean that. Kevin Hart is an ESFP. Funny as fuck. Who else is ESFP? Okay, I guess I can only think of Kevin Hart. Well, thanks, Philip. I can't say that. Saying that I'm more of a comedian than Amy Schumer is saying a lot, but I'll take it. Amy Schumer! She's got 129 votes, and if you go over to Personality Database and just look at the comment section for her, everyone's like, are you sure this is meant to be in the comedy section? I don't guess. She just rubs a lot of people the wrong way. I don't really know why. She doesn't annoy me or piss me off or make me angry. There's a lot of people on YouTube that are mad at Amy Schumer for even being allowed to do comedy. It doesn't make me mad. It's just not, it's not my favorite. Her comedy, she can be a bit funny on talk shows when she's like if we go and watch Amy Schumer with, I hate to do this again to you guys, but when she's teamed with Chelsea Handler, I think she's funny, but I guess, I shouldn't really show anything with Netflix in it, because Netflix will probably immediately ban this video. But let's do it anyway. And I'll probably just not put this in the main upload.
I'm glad you're alive.
Thank you.
We almost lost you. We almost lost Sarah Silverman. She almost died this year.
You're bad luck.
And no, I'm not. I had nothing to do with either event. So, first of all, back the fuck up.
The timing.
It was her, and then you got sick.
I think Chelsea's not in my lineup. I probably won't even stick to. No, I have to, because I have to do all 16 personalities. I've been live streaming for 31 minutes. Holy shit! I can't believe how long it takes me to film these things before I edit them. I think Chelsea Handler is possibly an ENTJ. I think, because she compliments an ESFP so well in an aggressively extroverted way.
First in Hawaii, right?
Yes, I was very sick in Hawaii.
While you were shooting with Goldie Hawn.
Mm-hmm.
What happened there?
I got really bad bronchitis,
My
and I
green screen.
coughed until I fractured my own rib. Yeah, so I was like, but I was still, and I was on so much medication, but I would still, like, you know, production doctors will be like, I'll be like, yeah, but like, how much can I honestly drink? And they'll be like, you can have one, and I'm like, you know, and so I would have like 2 glasses of wine, but no more than that the whole time we shot.
But while you were sick, you were able to consume 2 glasses of wine.
That's correct.
I've got
That's
baked beans
dedication.
on my shirt.
Well, I love
Forgive
Goldie.
me for having a filthy shirt.
And then what happened in Paris? So you did this huge European tour, which you're not even done with, right? You're going back for the
No, I'm done with
Europe.
Europe.
You're going to Australia, though, right?
Yes, you're right. Yes.
Do you know about that?
Do you know that I was on the phone with somebody doing an interview in New Zealand, and they were like, "Are you excited to come here?" And I was like, "I didn't know I was coming there." Yeah, I was like, I feel like I just won a trip to New Zealand. Yeah, we're doing like all of North America and then going to Australia.
And you know Australia's not part of North America?
Right after the earthquake.
Right. Right.
So sad. I'm actually not ready to talk about it.
Well, then I won't make you. I mean, that's not what this interview is about. So you got sick in Paris, so you...
See, I think she's a lot funnier in like conversational style stuff like this. I don't think fuck, what's her name? I can't even remember her. I don't think Amy Schumer is able to carry herself in a scripted format on TV or in a comedy show as well, because it seems rehearsed and it's like she's trying too hard. She's just a loudmouth. She'd be fun to have around, probably at a bar or something, shit talking, but I can't. The way that they've tried to commercialize her content is very bizarre in her stand-up shows. Have I already told you who she is? Yes, I told you that she is ESFP. Oh, it's on the screen still. Alright, so let's go to the next comedian. Actually, just out of curiosity, let's see what Chelsea Handler is before we move on to the next one. That can be our bonus round. Chelsea Handler personality database. ENTJ! Ah! I got it right. I'm a king or an ESTP. Interesting. No, I'm sticking with ENTJ. She's sporty, but she doesn't like to do it. She just does it because she feels like she has to. She has an entire like spa room in her house. She built a steam room and a light therapy room in her house just to try and like stay on it so that she can always be on it. You know what I mean? Like she's just a boss. She's a boss bitch. And we love her. Okay, cool. So ENTJ. Alright, next comedian. Let's see who's next. Okay. This one this video I took from a Gus Johnson video because the way that he describes how awful Steve Harvey is as a boomer is incredible. And I couldn't agree more with it. And Gus Johnson's an ENFP, which probably explains why I like that so much about him.
He knows this is not sincere. You're not really interested in the game. You're just trying to figure out why he's picking sports over you.
What? Everybody knows it. Guys, I shouldn't have to tell you. Women don't like sports. They only pretend to because they're mad that they don't understand why men are not letting them go outside all the time and go shopping.
Like, it's so funny. Like, Steve Harvey is just so blind to his own sexism. It's absurd.
Had we known, fellas, had we known, the world would be a better place.
The guy been a sports fan all his life. He's got to get ready for Monday morning. He's got to go to work, let everybody know. He's got an armchair quarterback. He's got to tell them, I saw the play. We got to be abreast to this.
I like that Steve is trying to paint these men as these poor, just beaten down guys that have no choice but to go into work and talk about sports. He's got to go to work. Let everybody know he's got an armchair quarterback. Let everybody know I saw the play. These really important things. This whole speech sounds like a random word generator Tim and Eric sketch. I gotta let him know I saw the play. The things he's describing are not difficult, and if anything, they make men seem like these absolutely dipshit, brain-dead idiots. And Steve's trying to die on a hill like, women don't understand, we have it tough, we gotta sit and watch the sports games and they're nagging all the time.
So we can participate as men the next day. We don't have time. Why is everybody yelling? Because they scored. Scored what? A goal. How many points you get for a goal? Hey.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is the thesis here?
That's all of his content is like just ripping on kids and women and anyone that's anyone that's an easy target. He literally Hey, oh man, I'm checking a mind spin here. Steve Harvey is... Alright, let's just reveal it. Where are we? Oh no, where are my pictures? Steve Harvey is a... ESFJ. Bless his heart, he's tried his best to stay relevant and keep up with the crowd, but what he knows is from people around him, and he probably just knows a lot of boomers, so his FE and his extroverted FE awareness is only going to be as strong as people he keeps around him, and it seems like he spends a lot of time with kids and old people. So good old Steve Harvey is losing his damn mind, and he's still a sexist pig. Fantastic stuff. Alright, moving on. The next one we've got is a comedian from YouTube, and her name is Cortrese. I don't know why it came up with a YouTuber for this personality type, but her personality type didn't have many others as comedians. But I guess that will change because her personality type, I'm giving away hints here, her personality type is becoming much more hip with social media and is more used to using phones and communicating in like that kind of method. Anyway, I'll just start playing and you can try and guess the personality type from here. Knowing that we've already ruled out an ESFJ for Steve Harvey. We've already had Steve Harvey as an ESFJ. Amy Schumer as an ESFP. And John Richardson as an ISFJ. Oh my god, are we really only 3 in? Jesus Christ. Okay, alright. Alright, let's go.
A little bit too often. Hey guys, it's your girl Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a brand new video, and today is a very special one. It is. Because we are bringing Tyra Banks back to the channel. We're bringing her back. I actually did a few videos on America's Next Top Model a couple months ago, and y'all really liked that video. So you know what? I had to bring the girl back. Honestly, ever since I watched like old episodes of America's Next Top Model, I haven't been able to look at Tyra Banks the same. When I tell you she terrorized these models, she terrorized them. She
legit did. Tyra Banks is going to jail. But Cortrese, her editing is, look at this shit. This is next level editing. I don't know if she edits her own stuff, but if she does, I'm impressed.
Okay.
Do I call her a war criminal at this point? There was literally a girl on the show whose best friend died while she was in the competition. And you know what Tyra thought? We should do a funeral photo shoot. I don't understand what goes through a person's mind. She made the models model in freezing water. One girl almost got hypothermia, and they got mad at the girl for freezing. I don't know how to defend this. And also, why are they even modeling in freezing water? Are you telling me Kendall Jenner is modeling in freezing water? Huh? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Or do y'all remember the episode where she had them literally do blackface? Because I do.
I forgot about all this. I forgot how off the rails Tyra Banks is. I haven't watched this video yet. I just brought up one of Cortrese's most recent videos. She's iconic. No! They really made her do blackface.
Honestly, everything was problematic. The things that were done in the early 2000s, it will not pass. It will not happen in 2021. You wouldn't even...
No, so yeah, the 2000s were a different time, baby. That's when you could do anything for shock value. That's when man, that was when Jeffree Star was doing like racist Nazi lipstick photo shoots just because it was funny, allegedly, but we don't know if he actually is a racist or not, because the shit people were doing in MySpace times, which is when this Tyra Banks stuff was out, was off the off the walls. Not okay, most of it. Yeah. I actually can't even remember what her type is, but according to personality database, she is an, and this is probably going to shock because everyone in the chat's saying an NTP, an INTP or an ENTP. Apparently she's ISFP, guys. Yeah. Don't sue me. Don't come for me. Apparently she's ISFP. Maybe I'm not seeing it. Oh, I can see it. If she has like, what do ISFPs have? They have tertiary NE or NI. I can't remember which one. Yeah, they have tertiary NE. So if she has she definitely has well-developed intuition. But is she an SI dom? SI dom? I don't know. Wait, are ISFPs FI doms? I think so. Yeah. So maybe it's because she has like a beautiful like set. She's always dressed nice, has gorgeous hair and makeup that people are thinking she's ISFP. But I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Don't know. I'm not. No. Let's have a little. I don't
have time to release an apology because you're done. You're finished. As crazy as that show was, we ate it up, babe. We ate it up. I was minding my business. I was honestly minding my own black business. And I see her pop up on my For You page on TikTok.
See, there's... Oh, shit, Tara. Wow. Wow, you look like you need help, baby. No, see, ISFPs can do this thing too where they can, like... They're really great at acting because they go into their little, like, internal SI world and they, like, memorize the script and shit they want to say, and they can put on this extroverted, like, persona on TV. Like, RuPaul's an ISFP for sure. And if you look at how extroverted he is on TV, it's all an act. And he spends a lot of alone time. So maybe she is ISFP, I don't know.
Hey, so just watching horror movies and...
Oh, fuck! Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, shit! That jump scare got me. Oh! Oh, shit, sorry. I've got this up on the screen here real big. Let's play that back. That scared the shit out of me.
We ate it up. I was minding my business. I was honestly minding my own black business. And I see her pop up on my For You page on TikTok.
Hey, so just watching horror movies and just kind of chilling. I'm hungry. I know what I want to eat. Maybe yo. I want you. Good night. Love you so much.
I'm scared. I'm scared. When I tell you I'm petrified.
Me too. What is she doing?
Petrified. What is this? And then I saw this video that she posted not too long ago on her Snapchat.
Bitch, I don't know. I don't know what her type is, but all I can say is I love her. Why am I not subscribed? Subscribe. Bam. I am now. I'm on the personality total channel. On my main account, I'm probably subscribed to her. Yes. Oh! God, I've got... Look how many stupid accounts I've got. So y'all, YouTube is hard, man. I've tried, this is my 5th channel, and this is the only one that's popped off because I've been consistently only posting about MBTI stuff, and that's what you guys like, and that's what I keep making in it, and I keep getting subscribers. Why did I never think of that with my main channel? On my main channel I was doing drag makeup and like comedy and all sorts of stupid shit. I was doing videos about fish tanks. I couldn't pick a niche. So that's where we're at. So She is ISFP. Allegedly. Okay, cool. So let's go to the next one. Bo Burnham. What do we think Bo Burnham is, guys? Let's go.
I'm of the younger generation, so I just wonder for all of you, who are you?
All right, now you can talk.
It's so good. It's so good because it's so mutual.
He is so cute. There's no denying that he's an intuitive. Oh. Oh. He's an intuitive thinker, for sure.
The truth is, I saw...
And I actually went through and I selected all these comedians from the personality database like 2 weeks ago, and I think I've forgotten what most of them are, so I guess I'm kind of playing along with you.
saw your special like just a couple weeks ago. I was really into what you were doing, and I said, now who is this? And then...
He thought you were Emo Phillips.
I'm a big fan of Bo's, and you kind of had a quick trajectory in a very...
Is that Ray? Like Ray as in like... from mother, Ray's mother?
For a time, and people gave you shit for it
Not
without
Ray.
even having seen
Yeah, the
you.
biggest reason people gave me shit is since I came on the internet, they said that I didn't get enough criticism. I wasn't in the clubs grinding it out. But the truth is, for the older comics that say that, I want them to read 10,000 internet comments and see if they don't feel fully criticized. After that, I mean, like, it's the most vitriolic, personal. I mean, it's one thing for a heckler to have to heckle you on stage and own that moment, but when people are faceless and don't have to get the repercussions for that,
what's the worst thing they've said about you?
The first comment I ever got was when I was 15. It was "Go go gadget faggot."
Iconic.
Well, all right, wait a second. That seems supportive.
I know.
And honestly, I meant it as supportive.
Go gadget. Raymond. Yeah, Raymond Romano.
I know, we just cut you right off at the turn. Sorry, man.
Just as well, as long as someone said it.
So when I first met Bo, I asked him who his favorite comic is, and he said Hans Theeuwen. Exactly. He's a Dutch comedian. And when I met you, you were 9? I can't really talk about it because of the restraining order, but I was just blown away that you would even know who he was.
What's his name?
Hans Theeuwen.
Can you do a little bit of this thing?
He's a Dutch absurdist. One of the things he does is he brings out a sock puppet, which is a black sock.
See, already, I don't like him.
Yeah, no. all right. It's a white sock.
Oh,
and then
Just the way he's sitting is so cute and intuitive. We don't pay any attention to what we're doing with our bodies.
he just sings a song and feeds the sock a Baby Ruth and just crunches in the Baby Ruth the entire time. It's insane. Well, it just seems like there's the really only rules about stand-up comedy is you have to stand up on stage and you have to be funny. And there seems to be all these invisible rules that people put up, like, you know, starting with your second best joke, ending with your best joke.
Who told you this?
Yeah, where?
I took a comedy class. No, I didn't.
When I was 19 at the University of Arizona, I'd never been in a comedy club in my life. And I saw that George Carlin was appearing at a club in Phoenix, and I took my material naively up to see if he would look at it, because I sat down and wrote some material that I thought was right for Carlin. And he was standing by the bar, and I asked him if he would read the material, and he said, well, I write my own stuff, but I'll look at it. And he said, come back tomorrow night. And the next night I drove back. He, as it turned out, took me into his dressing room and had
All right, old man,
everything.
stop talking.
And
Philip, I think you hit the nail on the head. Because where are we? He is an INTP. Sometimes I get so lazy when I'm like editing to find sound what is it called? Sound recordings? That I just record my own voice making like a whoop. Put that as like whoop because I'm too lazy to find it. Whoop. INTP. Yep. I couldn't agree more. I've always thought maybe ENTP, but he's really good at like creating like really cool shows. And ENTPs kind of just wing it, or they hire someone to help them do it. But an INTP will actually sit down and script out a format, even though he is the type to just come up with quick witty shit off the top of his head. I still think that he a lot more thought goes into the structure of how he wants to do it once he gets up there. Yeah, cool. Alright, so I haven't been Xing these. We'll go with the next one. Russell Brand. One of my favorites. Favorite comedians.
Good evening. I suppose good evening is not an idiom that it's easy to elicit a passionate response from. Like,
good evening.
Like, yeah! It's not, it don't lend itself to emphatic responses.
Good evening, guys. That was an idiom, eliciting an emphatic response from you all. Come on! Lose it! I just said good evening, guys. How come you're not losing it in the chat? I just bought toothbrushes on sale for $1. They were down from $8, and I just feel like brushing my teeth. Because I'm bored. Because I lost a tooth. I've got to get an implant put in. And I'm terrified about all my teeth falling out. Sorry, what were we doing? Alright, Russell Brand.
Good evening. Yes, it is a very pleasant evening. Particularly for the time of year. It's interesting when I do stuff for David Lynch's TM Foundation because of the sort of corollary, I suppose, and connection between meditation and serenity. And like I'm normally preparing to come out like, oh, what's gonna happen? Jesus Christ! Ah! I'm not prepared! But thankfully, I have the tools of transcendental meditation to access a wonderful world. I'll talk about that stuff like in a little bit. Like I will talk to you about the nature of TM and the spiritual element of it, and the having access to a system that connects me, I think, to all of creation and all of creativity, and makes a mockery of subjectivity, makes me realise that we are all one. I'll talk about that in a bit. Let's not get bogged down in it now. Let's ease into it.
It's definitely.
Perhaps you'd like to compliment me on these trousers. There are children here, aren't there?
He's so camp. And this is admittedly from literally 10 years ago. So, and he's still as beautiful as ever, but he's become quite less of a lunatic over time, as all any doms do. Yeah, he's one of my favorites because, just his vocabulary inspires me to be better. He's from an Australian upbringing. Everything here is just shit, cunt, fuck, piss, and eat a dick, asshole. And yeah, haven't really had many people to banter with in a vocabulary sense. So his English, proper English, Enneagram 7 ENFP chaos would be fun to jive with, because he is, yes, an ENFP 7. Yeah, I love him. He's incredible. And he actually does a lot of spirituality and like meditation stuff now, because he used to just be a junky ENFP drug addict for a long time, trying to like deal with fame and all of the attention that comes with that, and all of the options. See, when you have extroverted intuition and you have the whole world at your fingertips with money, probably go off the rails a bit. I know I will again one day when I come into money. I already am in money. I am. We shall manifest it by living what we have. Well, don't want it, be it. Apparently, I don't know. I'm talking shit. All right, next one. Next comedian. This one, never heard of him before. Oh. I thought I lost my live stream. But I haven't. Okay, where are we? Yeah. He has like an ENTP charm about him too, because he's so direct, but I think that's just because he's so confident on stage.
You know, if Lee comes up to me and recommends a restaurant, I'll fuck.
Okay. Coarse language approaching, because he's a very aggressive TE Dom. There's a little hint there. Joey Diaz, Coke Chronicles. When I think of cokeheads and MBTI, a couple things pop into head straight away.
Fucking report it to the fucking health department. You know, because I know it's that bad. The Carnita place on Victory. Oh my God, he's coming by the plant. Go in there. Yeah, the owner's nice. Sure he is. Nobody else goes in there. They got no other fucking customers. Every time I drive by there, the guy's outside giving samples on Victory Boulevard. Who gives out samples on Victory Boulevard? I love it. They have Carnita fries. Yeah, great. You know, I don't know what, like.
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite transparent what this guy is. Think, like, when, like, here, let's go to the comments real quick. Joey Diaz should be a Grand Theft Auto character. What else have we got here? Let me stretch this out real quick. Where are we? Joey Diaz should be a GTA character. Let me tell you something, Joe Rogan. Shout out to all my coked up commenters. Joey, it was 3 in the morning, dog. It's a blessing Joey is still alive. You know what I mean? Like, just... he's like a mobster, but then you could also imagine him, if he had just had a slightly different upbringing as a kid, he could have been a police officer. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... It's like, once they create an identity, they stick with it and they don't move. And that's because they are so concerned about what people around them think of them in a subconscious way. Because he is... And yes, an ESTJ. You got that one, Dr. Sheev. I'm trying to find the screenshot I have. Okay, here, ESTJ. I mean, this one was pretty plain to see, right? Just so ESTJ. It hurts.
I always think I'm getting bullshitted. Since I was a kid, I really always thought I was getting lied to.
Because you're an aggressive TE Dom. TESI Dom. Oh, that was fun. I don't mind. See, I love all comedy. I guess that's because I'm an ENFP, but most of it, Amy Schumer's... But it depends on in what format. But I don't mind. His stuff was okay to watch, but like... I wouldn't want to be in his crosshairs because ESTJs are just fucking annoying. They're just incessant. They don't stop. They will not stop coming for you. Right. I can't believe I've been live streaming for over an hour. Sorry guys, it took me 25 minutes to get this working. And I can't believe you've been here this whole time. You guys are the best. Ali Wong, one of my favorites. I love her so much. This is probably going to flag me because I think Netflix bought this special. But I don't care.
It was not supposed to go down like this. Okay? I was supposed to be him. I'm supposed to be the one chilling. He graduated from Harvard Business School. I have a BA from UCLA in ethnic studies.
Ali Wong prenup. This is about how she was trying to trap a guy her husband, her current husband. She's trying to trap his ass. Thinking that she was punching above her weight. And then she realizes that she trapped a guy who had hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of doctors' medical studies debt.
Ethnic studies is a major where you study how to blame everything on white people. It's not supposed to yield income. Nobody, no one could have predicted this outcome. So much so that before we got married, his family made me sign a prenup. It's true. And now, if we get divorced, their son is fucked.
She's a lunatic. Ali Wong has suffered enough.
So you just had a baby how long ago?
3 months.
3 months. Okay,
Fresh.
so fresh
Yeah.
out the body. So you have a 3-month-old, and then how old is the first one?
2-year-old.
And boy, that's a lot.
It's a lot, and the 2-year-old was very jealous at first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there they are. That the internet is a lie. That's not how my life really is. The 2-year-old was so jealous at first, and when there we go. That's real life.
That's real life.
When the new baby came, my toddler was like, Mama, she wanted to be a baby all over again. She was like, I want to drink milk from your boobies. And I was like, the fact that you can complete
That sentence is enough for me to go, no, you can't have my titty milk. I haven't watched this in ages.
Higher sentence disqualifies you.
Disqualifies
That
you.
and your full set of teeth. I mean, you know, having a 2-year-old is really hard. I feel like I'm in a relationship with an emotionally unstable woman.
That is what, see, I love babies between the ages of 2 and 5, and then outside of that, it's like fuck off until you're 18.
Who is also physically abusive and never gets in trouble for it. She kicked me in the neck today for rationing her Thin Mint intake.
She's so funny. I love her so much. I think she's an ENTP. I can't remember. Let me see. Oh. Personality database thinks she's ESTP. I guess I could see that too. But I thought she was more NE. But maybe not. Yeah, so what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments if you think she's ESTP or not. Iconic. Fuck, she's funny. Rationing her Thin Mint intake. Oh, iconic. She sounds like she'd be a fun mom and a crazy Asian mom at the same time. What do they call them? Tiger moms? Yeah. What do we got next? I wonder if I even put a title up for this stream. I don't know. I don't even think I put a title on this stream. Can you put a title for the video before you start streaming? I don't know. I'm a useless streamer. My god, okay. Bill Burr from Breaking Bad? Oh god! Oh, that was loud.
Alright, thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, Jesus. Alright. Settle. We're gonna build. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Look at this. Not bad. Alright, okay. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Give out some free tickets. Everybody shows up, huh? It's like, this guy fucking rocks, man. Free tickets. I like this guy. Alright, well, it's good to be here, man. It's nice to be back town here in New York. I didn't do shit today. I didn't. I'm a loser, man. Just sat around watching TV and all that type of stuff. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know what? I'm sick of pedophiles. I am. Sex offenders.
shit.
Dude, they're on every channel. Everybody is doing something.
Went straight for the jugular vein. He's opening to a stand-up show as I'm sick of pedophiles. I don't even know if you're allowed to say that on the internet. P word. Sick of P words. Here we go.
Sex offenders, you know, it's like, dude, I got it. There's people out there touching kids, you know? But it's not everybody. It's a very small portion of the population. So, you know, take it down a few, because you're making it fucking awkward out there.
Okay. We got a bit of...
Dude, you can't say hi to kids.
We got Effie concerned about people thinking he's a pedo because people do pedo comedy? I don't know.
Anymore. I love kids. I love kids. I like making faces at them on the airplane, making them laugh. Now parents are like, is that sex offender? They start huddling their kids in, making me feel like a freak, you know? I'm terrified of kids now. Remember back in the day when a kid would come walking up to you, you can pat him on the head. Hey there, Rusty, how you doing, right?
Rusty.
Now a kid comes walking up and like, dude, get that thing the fuck away from me. Get it away from me. Serious, dude, get it away from me. Hands are up high, not aroused, just terrified.
I'm not aroused.
Serious, get that thing away from me, all right? Don't need the FBI or have to catch a predator guy to come walking out like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? No, sit down. That show To Catch a Predator, man, that is horrible PR.
It's true though, like, if I'm in a shop and a kid like asks help from me to like I had a kid like recently ask for help to get something off the shelf because he couldn't reach, and I was like, there's no one around, I shouldn't even be talking to a kid because what if I get arrested for even looking at a kid? And if you're alone, if you're a single male, if you're a male by yourself without other people, you're instantly considered like you're creeping around or you're doing something dangerous. I can't even walk to the shopping centre from my apartment here in Melbourne and go and pick up groceries and walk behind someone without someone freaking out. And like I feel like I have to cross the road and walk on the other side of the road. Even as a gay man, I feel like women, because I walk fast because I'm 6'3", I walk behind a girl and they think I'm gonna rape them or something. It's like, chill out. A, not a rapist. B, if I was gonna rape anyone, it wouldn't be a woman. I mean, oh god, that sounds terrible, but like, you know what I mean? Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Yeah, so, yeah, it's a very heated and understandably tense environment now, socially. Everyone's freaking out about all sorts of stuff, and I concur, Bill Burr. I concur, Bill Burr. It is a bit weird. I can't even look at kids anymore without people thinking you're a pedophile. We're in a PC society. I don't know. Oh, he's ISTP. See, these are, I don't see ISTPs. I always get along with them. I've never had too much trouble with ISTPs, because you can't tell them what to do and they don't tell you what to do. You know what I mean? And I like that about them.
For white people, huh? Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, when they go on rants about white people shit, it's where I have to go, chill. Chill, my guy. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. We're 3/4 of the way through, guys. I think we've got 4 more personalities left. Jerry Seinfeld. Lego.
And you get on the plane. Pilot, of course, always has to come on the PA system. This guy's so excited about being a pilot, he can't even stand himself. Well, I'm going to take it up to about 20,000. Then I'm going to make a left by Pittsburgh. Then I'm going to make a right by Chicago. Then I'm going to bring it down to 15,000. Give the whole route, all his moves. We're in the back going, yeah, fine, that's all. Yeah.
Couldn't give a shit. Does not need all the extra information. I'm already leaning towards introvert.
Just do whatever the hell you gotta do. I don't know. End up where it says on the ticket, really, is...
Point A to point B is where his thoughts are. We've already ruled out a lot of things here, guys. I'm leaning heavy towards introverted intuitive thinking.
Do I bother him with what I'm doing, knocking on the cockpit door? I'm having the peanuts now. Yeah, that's what we're doing back here.
That's funny.
I keep you posted. I'm not gonna have.
I don't know. Maybe that's an American thing, but in Australia, the pilot doesn't say shit to you when you catch an error. The pilot will chime in over the thing in Australia on domestic flights and just be like, this is the weather. It's going to be like this today as you're landing, pretty much. That's all you hear from him. Or on takeoff, they go, hi, I'm your pilot. Have a great flight. To be fair, though, all of the flights around Australia are like max 2 hours, maybe. Unless you're flying to Perth or something, and then you happen to have $800 because you're a lunatic. No one flies to Perth. It's actually quicker for me to fly to Asia. The flight from here to Thailand is quicker than from here to Perth, the other side of Australia. That's how big this country is, despite the minuscule amount of people we have. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, flights. He's right though. I do in movies. They do like. Actually no. When you go internationally, fly to America. I do remember that when I went to America when I was like 16. They would give you all this information all the time.
Have them all now. I'm just gonna have a few. I don't want to finish it because it's such a big bag. Then the stewardesses have to come out. They have to do their little emergency equipment show. You know, that thing they do. One of them reads it, the other one acts it out. Hey.
I think that's fun. It's entertaining how the different stewardesses do it all. Actually, I was just watching this video that was saying that apparently, I was watching QI, an episode of QI, and apparently life jackets are so pointless they have never saved a life. They're only handy for when you have a planned water landing, and most accidents or incidents that happen during flights are either very destructive or so manageable that they can land on land anyway. And if they just took out all of the life jackets from the bottoms of seats, they could save us hundreds of dollars a year on flights because of the fuel, the weight that all these life jackets take up, and no one ever uses them. But apparently it's psychologically easier for them to just leave them in the plane. I just realized my stupid muscle fucking background is still there. Yeah, apparently it's psychologically easier for us to know that there's some airbags there that we'll never use because it makes us feel more comfortable. So we just leave the airbags on despite never having used them or needing to use them. Oh, you're from Australia? Cool. Oh, I guess you probably all are because... Okay, Google, what time is it in LA? Oh, she's not listening to me. Oh, I keep unplugging her. Sorry, Google. Yeah.
We have seatbelts and oxygen masks, things for you to use. They show you how to use a seatbelt in case you haven't been in a car since 1965. Oh, you lift up on the buckle. Oh. I was trying to break the metal apart.
He is. And... where are we? INTJ. Surprisingly, well, not so surprisingly, Philip, MFC. Let me guess where else. Let me guess where you're from. I reckon you might be from the Philippines or somewhere around Australia. The Philippines or I got really distracted in trying to guess where Philip would be from. Yeah, so Seinfeld is is INTJ. Yeah. Romanian. Let me take a short pit stop to Google where Romania is. Southeast Europe. Romania in my head always seems like a fake place, like it's not real. Transylvania sounds like I don't know a lot about Europe. I haven't been to Europe yet. I wanna go over to UK and spend some time in Oh, I always forget that UK is detached from the rest of Europe too. Because I'm a dumbass. Can you drive from UK to Europe? Is there a tunnel there? Is that a tunnel? Can you drive? Or do you have to fly? I can't remember if there's a tunnel that goes from like wherever that is. Paris? Oh, let me get rid of INTJ here. Can you drive from London to, I don't know, a fat fish? Where is it? Yeah, it is a fat fish. It is a fat fish. It looks like the fish from The Simpsons. Yeah, the little tail. You know the Simpsons fish? That one. Tell me that doesn't look like Romania. That's funny. Cool. Okay, I'm distracted now. Nothing new there. We've watched her. We've watched Steve Harvey. We've watched Amy Schumer. Okay, so we have John Cleese left. Jimmy Carr, Wanda Sykes, and Louis C.K. And Stephen Merchant. Holy shit, there's more than I thought there was. Fun fact about Romania, we never conquered any land. So you've just always been in Romania and kept your wall up. Oh. Well, good on you, Romania, for not being a gross, like, land thiever. That's cute. I mean, I guess I'm Australian and we haven't really conquered any land either. We've just been a settlement of convicts. Well, that's a lie. My ancestors killed every Aboriginal here, almost. Aboriginal Australian. So, this is Aboriginal land that we're on. But I like to say that the British did that, because millennial Australians don't really jive with our racist boomer family. Oh god, that got loud, that music. Okay, so we'll go with John Cleese. See what
last year, was it?
She died in
101.
October. 101. She died the day after her 101st birthday. And she was extraordinary in a way. She had a wonderful black sense of humor. And my dad was witty and off the wall. I remember Dad, I mean, if Dad couldn't get a meal in a restaurant, he'd call the waiter over and he'd say, "I'm awfully sorry, but I've got an operation to perform at 3 o'clock." The food would be there in the car. And we were driving once down a little windy Somerset Lane, and some lunatic came round the corner much too fast. We both had to slam our brakes on. And the guy jumped out of the car and came over and started abusing my father. So, "What are you doing like that? Screaming around in this thing?" My father sat. When he finished, my father said, "You are a fine old English gentleman, no?" The guy looked at him for about 30 seconds and said, matter of fact, I am, yes. So that was my dad's sense of humor. My mother's sense of humor was extraordinarily black. And when, for example, she was quite a depressed woman. She had a lot...
That's... When they say black humor, they mean like dark humor, or just apathetic, not literally black humor.
A depression in her life. And she would ring me up and start going through all the things that were, you know, bad about her life. And, you know, as you get older, there are a lot of things that aren't very nice. But it's frustrating because you want to make them feel better, and you can't sort of say, well, have a double scotch and shape up, you know. It's kind of... So one day, when she was saying, you know, that this was bad and her leg was worse and 2 of her friends had died, and I said, well, look, I said, you reach the point when you've had enough, Mum, and I know a little man in Fulham, and he'll come down and kill you.
He's crazy. He's crazy. Imagine, like, telling your mum, stop being depressed, or I'll get a friend to come and take you out.
And I said it, I think I said it out of a kind of desperation, because there is this stunned silence from the other end, and then she starts howling with laughter. Laughs and laughs and laughs. So from then on, if she started to get depressed, I would say, shall I call the little man in Fulham? And one day I said, the little man in Fulham has died, so I'm going to have to find someone. And she just went on and on. Yeah.
But it's a very protected and cosseted atmosphere you lived in too,
Oh,
wasn't it? I
yes.
mean, your parents had you late on in life. And,
Very much later. I was a mistake. I mean, they'd been married 13 and a half years by the time I
That's
came
right,
along.
and you were the only child as well.
Only child.
So you grew up with a lot of sort of love and attention, I assume. Did your mother ever lose that feeling that you were always a small child? And that...
No. Oh, no, I remember when my last term at Cambridge, and I was very nervous about the criminology exam, because I'd switched to criminology very late, and they give me this book, and they say, if you know this, you should get through. But I was still quite scared, and I went into the criminology exam. I knew I'd got the other 4 papers okay. And I sat down, and you know, I looked at the paper, and you just go, oh, great, I passed. I know these, and I wrote the answers out, and I went and telephoned her, and I said, Mum, I got the criminology paper, and I passed, and that means I got my degree.
He's so great at storytelling, it's amazing.
And she said, you remember the greeny brown socks that you took back at the... So that's, you know, it was greeny brown socks was the sort of way in which we related most of the time. I don't think she ever quite got what I was saying. Python was a total mystery to her. But she quite liked, I'm sorry, I'll read that again.
But of course, she did famously, she did the radio advert for Life with Brian, didn't she?
Yes.
Do you remember that? Because I remember the last time I talked to you in the 70s, we talked about it. It was wonderful.
Oh, it was wonderful. That's right. I wrote these with everyone did one. Michael Palin had his dentist do.
That's right.
And I did one with Mother saying. And what did she say? She said, "This is John Cleese's mother, and I'm in a home in Weston-super-Mare, and my son's got a movie coming out called Life of Brian, and if it's not a success." He won't be able to afford to keep me in the home, and that'll kill me. And then she laughed at the end, which was lovely. So we kept the laugh on, and she won. You won't believe this. She won the Dada Award.
That's really cute. John Cleese is an ENTP, although probably not the best example of an ENTP, because back in he's a lot, I guess he's older. That's objective. He's older than he's ever been. Duh. And he's not as chaotic, but if you look at his Monty Python days, the shit they would come up with is absurd. But, I don't know. I guess everyone thinks he's an ENTP 7. Okay, moving on. Jimmy Carr.
The word chocoholic was first used in 1961 to describe someone addicted to chocolate, whereas the word cockaholic was first used in 1981 to describe your mum. John's friends call him Rico, which goes some way towards explaining why I've never heard anyone call you Rico. Rob is really looking forward to getting his teeth into Countdown, which means there won't be much of it left.
Oh, God.
Bloody hell, Jimmy, pot kettle black. If Jason wins tonight, the people of his hometown, Salford, will celebrate in their traditional manner by climbing onto the roof of Strangeways and throwing tiles at the police. Tim Key is a poet and philosopher, which is...
He just, oh, it's like he has a machine. He just has like he just pumps out jokes like a machine.
A nice way of saying long-term unemployed. With her striking good looks, blonde hair and tight mini dresses, it's safe to say that Rachel's probably killed off more old men than a winter cold snap. John's very much the thinking.
He's not afraid of getting in trouble either. He just doesn't give a shit. So I guess that would explain why everyone thinks he is ENTJ. Can we see that?
Woman's comedian. If the woman in question is thinking, maybe if I go and hide in the loo for half an hour, he'll just leave. And the last time I saw hair that curly, it was poking out my girlfriend's knickers.
Can I apologise? Lee
Mack is famous for not going out, as
yeah,
is
he's
John
definitely
Atkinson.
extroverted.
Since joining Countdown, Rachel Riley has completely revolutionised the way that old men watch the show with a pillow on their lap. In 2011, John released a book about his quest for love. Before it, he hadn't had a girlfriend in 8 years. And after, he's not had a girlfriend for 2 years. So, some improvement there.
The joke's on you, Jimmy, because I have got a girlfriend.
Well, she must be made up.
He's just... he's just a prick. Yeah. I don't know. I guess ENTJ? Who knows? That's what Personality Database thinks. And I can't be effed to argue with it. Next one. Wanda Sykes. Being gay is harder than being black.
A lot of changes, man. I had a lot of personal changes going on in my life. A lot of personal changes. I got married. Yep. Got married. Happily married. Got married in California. You know. Then I had to publicly come out. Had to do that. I had to do it, especially after Prop 8, after that Prop 8, you know, fiasco in California. I had to come out. I had to say something, because I was so hurt and so fucking pissed. I had to say something. Had to say something, man. Because you know what? It was like that night was crazy. Black president, yay! Oh, Prop 8 passed. Oh, shit, now I'm a second-class citizen. What the fuck? I was up here, now I'm back down here. Actually, I'm lower. I dropped lower, you know, because as a black woman, at least I'm a black woman, I could do whatever, marry whoever, but as a gay black woman, even lower. And, you know, and I think about it, I was like, yeah, you know what, it is harder. It's harder. It's harder being gay than it is being black. It is, because there's some things that I had, there's some things that I had to do as gay that I didn't have to do as black. I didn't have to come out black.
Yeah. I always forget about the subtle things like that.
I didn't have to sit my parents down and tell them about my blackness. I didn't have to sit them down. Mom, Dad, I gotta tell y'all something. I hope you still love me. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm black.
Mom, Dad, I'm black. What? What did she just say? Oh, Lord Jesus, she didn't say black, Lord. Did she say black? Mom, I'm black. Oh, no, Lord Jesus, that's black, Lord. Oh, that's black, Lord. Anything but black Jesus.
She's so cute. I adore her. ENFJ. ENFJ. I can see that. What do y'all think?
Give her cancer, Lord. Give her cancer.
Give her cancer.
Anything but black, Lord. It's like, Mom, yeah, I'm black. That's just how it is. No, you know what? You've been hanging around black people. You've been hanging around black people, and they got you thinking you black. They twisted your mind. It's like, no, Mom, I'm black. That's just how it is. What did I do?
Isn't that always the thing? Like parents thinking, put it onto themselves. Like, no, it's not about you.
I knew.
Oh, she's iconic. ENFJ. I can see that.
My phone rang and I answered it. I didn't recognize the number.
Louis C.K. Apparently he did some sick shit, but I don't know.
And the person said, "Please hold for the president." I was like, "What?" And then a voice comes on. It sounded like the president, and he's like, "Oh, it's President Obama." And I said, "No, that's not you." And he goes, "Yes, it is." And I said, "No, there's no way the president would ever call me." So he goes, "All right, we'll just hang up and call the White House and ask for me, and you'll get through, and maybe they'll convince you." So I said, "Okay," and I hung up. And I Googled the White House, and I got like the main number, and I called and said, "Hi, this guy was calling me. He said he was the president. My name's Louis." And she put me through. So all of a sudden, I'm talking to the president, and I
bullshit.
Said, "What can I do for you?" And he goes, "I don't know. What's up?" And he said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in Phoenix." And he said, "I heard they're all fags there." I know. And I was like, first of all, Phoenix is not known for that. Second of all, who says fags? Like, who says just fags? And then beyond...
No one says fags.
Beyond that, how dare you, Mr. President? And he says, "So, go tell everybody who's gonna believe you, you fat douche." And he hung up.
That is something Trump would do, though, right? He's just like, that is something Trump would do if it was the South Park episode.
I was really surprised. That's what I would do. If I was the president, I would just bother people. I would just fly around the country, go to like Wisconsin, go to some guy's house at 3 in the morning, and just drink out of the milk carton. So tell everybody, just piss on the floor. Who's gonna believe you? Yeah, go tell everybody the president pissed on your floor at 3 in the morning. Go ahead. To me, that would be the whole point of being president.
Yeah, he's kind of funny. Apparently he is. An INFP. I don't know if I can see that.
Is getting to do that.
Everybody, hello?
Oh God, that's horrible quality.
Nice to be here. How are you?
We went swimming one time, the three of us, and that was a nightmare because we're in this pool, there's a deep end, there's a shallow end. The older one is in the deep end, the 9-year-old. She's having a ball, but she's lonely. Who wants to swim by themselves? She's in the deep end doing flipper tricks, and she's like, "Daddy, swim with me." And I can't, because I'm in the shallow end with a little one who's clinging to my leg in fear. "Don't put me in the water." I'm like, "It's not, it's to your tits at the highest. Just stand there. It's fine." "No, I'm gonna drown. There's sharks." "Why would I lie to you?" "Really? I would put you in and go, 'Ha ha, you're drowning. I tricked you to death.' Really? I'm gonna do that?" If I wanted to kill you, I'll wait till you're asleep and go like this for 4 minutes and it's over. Okay? That's how easy it would be to kill you. You should thank me every morning you wake up alive. That's how easy it would be to kill you. I know how to look after you! I'm good at it! You're not dead yet!
I don't know. I guess he's an INFP? I could see that. Okay, and the last one. I think. Stephen Merchant's best man speech.
And especially if we meet in the bar
There's
later,
There's only one MBTI type left if you've been following through this whole point, so
is
it should
Danny,
be pretty
do you want
clear.
a pint? Danny, do you want a pint? Fornication. I'll read that again. For an occasion like this, I want to make sure I keep up the traditions of being a best man. Apparently I need to get the groom to the church on time, tick. I need to remember the rings, did that. And I need to have sex with a bridesmaid. To be fair, I wrote these before I knew I would never have sex with them. Maybe when they're older. Never say never. Keep away from pedo Rog. All right, pedo. Nice to have you. He's come a long way. Good lad. It's great to see so many people turn up to see Josh finally tie the knot. And about time too. Nat's
fucking nightmare. You can just tell this is an NI mess.
got it all. She's brilliantly clever, apparently really delivers in the bedroom. Like mother, like daughter, eh? You know what I'm talking about. No. And I don't know about you, but I feel she could easily be a model. I think we'll agree. If it wasn't for her nose. When I first saw her beavering away, cooking Josh a meal, I knew she was a real catch. I've got no idea why her previous boyfriend cheated on her.
So
but I'm glad he did. Cheers to him, wherever he may be. Probably shagging. No. Seriously, Nat, you're a real 8 out of 10, love. I mean that sincerely. And we're delighted you and Josh have found each other. So,
a real 8 out of 10.
Raise your glasses, as we say, a little toast to Nat and Josh.
I mean, you have to be stupid not to know that that wasn't all a joke, but then everyone... Oh. Well, that's just great. I thought I had this set up so that you couldn't hear shit. I'm not a streamer. I'm never doing a live stream ever again. This is the first and last live stream you'll ever see from me, guys. Well, for now, anyway. Well, that was a huge waste of my time. An hour and 40 minutes later, and I have a shitty recording with a fan going in the background from my PC. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had fun looking at the 16 personality types as comedians. And I think to save time next time, I'll try and condense this down with pre-selected clips, because this was a shit show. But if you did like it, let me know in the comments. And give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe if you... Oh my god, I'm so tired and hungry. And again, subscribe. I love you all. And thanks for watching. And let me know who your favorite comedian was of the bunch. This is going to take a lot of editing. Bye, guys. Let's see if I can figure out how to stop.